Ba-na-na-na-na, hey, ba-dum-bum-bum. Ba-na-na-na-na, hey, ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Just checking if the live stream's working. I believe it is. It is. All right, good news, everybody. Everyone, pump your brakes. Everything is fine. Here we go. Oh, baby. Where do I gotta go? Whoop, whoop. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to Koco Plays. Actually, it's not even Koco Plays with himself. I'm so used to it. I just want to play video games, man. I think I'm really might be retiring from watching pro wrestling. I've decided that is the last WWE event I'll ever watch and review. Yeah. I think I'm going to have one retirement show as a fan. I'm going to watch the WrestleMania show in Tampa just because Tampa's my hometown. It gives me a reason to go back to America. But until then, I don't think I'm going to watch any WWE shows. And I'll just go once and be like, all right, this is the last run, boys. Overall, just absolutely average. I just feel like I'm way too old for this fucking product. And not only that, but like on a Twitter machine, people thought that was a good show. People legit thought that was a good show. That was 6 hours. I was checking my phone. I played NHL. I go, holy fuck, can I do it? And not only that, but like, then you feel trapped. I was like, all right, 3 hours, I'll pick up. And about the 4 hour mark, I'm like, dude, I've already made it this far. Might as well keep going. That's literally not now, forever, rest in peace, whatever the fuck WWE's network fucking slogan is. WWE's slogan should be, you've already been here for 4 hours, you might as well go for another 2. And that's the thing. There's people fucking defending this shit. And I don't want to say it's absolutely fucking horrible. I just want to say it's the brightest, slowest thing you've ever seen. I mean, watching WWE is like looking into the sun. But everyone worships the sun. It's bright as fuck. That's the one thing, dude. Like 6 hours in, I'm like, holy fuck, I need shades. This is the brightest goddamn show in television. But it's just slow. It's slow as fucking balls. And then I go in, I fucking go out there, be a little fucking old cranky asshole. I'm like, hey, fuck it, I'm going to make fun of the AJ Styles match because I thought it was going to be good. I'm like, man, and I did the old fucking go-to zinger. Well, that's cool that they got to walk through their match. Oh, fuck, that was their match? Did AJ Styles just stop trying? Did Ricochet stop trying? And then people were like, oh, no, you're fucking wrong. And then, of course, I respond back, can you find a worse match outside of WWE than that one? I'll wait. Oh, what? I'm blocked? I'm unfollowed? I'm glad there's an open conversation on the internet these days. Like, that's the challenge. If you don't think that was AJ Styles' worst match outside of WWE, I don't know what he does in WWE. I stopped fucking watching him, dude. He fucking gave Nakamura hand jobs. I'm not really sure what the fuck is going on with AJ Styles. But all I know is you can bash TNA all you want. You can bash NWA Wildside. That was fucking horrible. That was a walkthrough. All right, guys, that's cool. The WWE Network gives us a preview of SummerSlam. We get to see the walkthrough. That's fucking groundbreaking. That is groundbreaking. We get to see the walkthrough of SummerSlam. It's 6 hours. They're practicing. They're walking through. And then, what? That's the real fucking show. That's the effort you're going to put in. Holy fuck, no wonder why every fucking fat douchebag on the indies thinks they can make it to the Fed. What the fuck was that? And here's the thing. If I was Vince McMahon, of course I'd bring back the legends. Seriously, what's the difference between Bill Goldberg and AJ Styles? I don't fucking know. Bring Bill Goldberg out. What's the difference between Trish Stratus and the rest of them? Fuck it, bring her out. Fuck it. Who gives a shit? You're an old man? You want to fight? Bring them all back. Bring them all back. What the fuck is the difference? What is the difference? I don't fucking know. And you know what? I tried. And on the Twitter machine and social media, everyone goes, hey guys, guess what? It's getting better. No, it's not getting better. It's not getting better at all. It's absolutely horrible. So it's not for me. If it's for you, then it's for you. It isn't for me. So there you go. All right, I'm going to go through some live comments, and then we'll break it down little by little. All right, so there we go. Boop, boop, boop. My thoughts on SummerSlam, I didn't watch, I didn't care. I wish I didn't watch. I'm here, and I got some Guns N' Roses playing in the background. Sweet. NXT TakeOver last night was the real SummerSlam. I agree. King Darkwing Duck, what's up, man? Nothing much. Have no fear, Andy Paps is here. Thank God Andy Paps is here. Andy Paps, baby! Andy. SummerSlam, 5.5 out of 10. Yeah. And all of that, but like, they're building up to something. Isn't SummerSlam supposed to be the biggest event of the year? Yeah. Andy Paps, how you doing? Not bad. All right, skip that. Is Dave alone? Yeah, I'm alone. Who the fuck wants to listen to me yell, old man yell? I agree, Koco. AJ was disappointing. Thank you. Why the fuck are you yelling? I don't know. Why the fuck not? I mean, that's the thing. We have become such goddamn bitches that, like, any point of emotion in fandom now is considered completely out of control. Like, I have no idea. Why do young people even podcast? Why do young people even have opinions? Why even have social media? We live in the age of social media, but no one has emotion or passion for what they talk about. We live in the age of social media where you can fucking hear your voice, yet people try to use a strategy and fucking don't throw out the real voice. Yeah. Why the fuck are you yelling? I'm yelling because fucking why not? I yell. That's how I fucking talk. Nice teeth. That's Jay's powwow. Yeah, thanks, man. I'm trying to get them fixed. I know my teeth are fucked up, but yeah, I actually had surgery and I'm fucking getting it done. So yeah, I don't know if you're just being a dick, but most likely you're being a dick. But I'm gonna act like you're a genuine person and not a dick on the internet. The difference is you like men doing, and I like huge fools. You know what? That's the statement I'm expecting. Relax, Coco. What are you going ape shit about? We're talking about pro wrestling. That's the thing. Why don't people get emotional anymore? Seriously, and why don't people have opinions? I always watch other podcasters. They all act like they're ESPN. They all act like they're the fucking news guy. But that's boring as fuck. Especially if you've ever been the news guy, it's boring as fuck. Why not go out there and give your fucking opinion and have a conversation? I don't know. Maybe social media is fucking going weird. Maybe like they're like, oh, you shouldn't fucking yell. Then why have passion? Why be a fan? It's gotta suck to be a fan these days. It really fucking does. I felt like it was an episode of Raw, a bad episode. Slammiversary was better than SummerSlam. Changed my mind. I agree with that. So me losing my mind, jumping around and screaming like an idiot. I said, yeah, Bucks Live is out of control. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Fucking. Hey, Coco, I'm super pissed that Jay White won the G1B block. They thought I had a better chance. Yeah, I'll talk about that later. We're going to talk about that after I'm fucking done screaming about the thing. I had a feeling Jay White was going to win his block. Fucking Gato. Yeah. So we'll talk about that. It should be really interesting. So there you go. All right, we got some live comments. We'll get back to more live comments in a second. Just every review I have of WWE is the same. It is bright, and the athletes are not trying, and it's so fucking slow. It reminds me of watching a football game, but everyone's trying to run out the clock. That's it. So, man, it's rough, I tell you. All right, so let's break this down as best we can. Here we go. SummerSlam. Win, loss, or tie. What did you guys think of it? I'm reading the results off CBS Sports. So there you go. All right, so here we go. Cruiser. I'm not going to talk about the pre-show. The pre-show happened. Roman Reigns is in a storyline. There. Edge returned. So there you go. You're caught up. When does the real show start? Moving on. Kickoff show is over. No one watches that anyway. Becky Lynch defeats Natalya via submission. Overall, I just thought it was average. Like, you're going to hear this a lot. It was just completely average. I did like the storyline a little bit, but, you know, it served no purpose because, like, it built up. Whatever, dude. It was average. We're going to see. Goldberg defeat Dolph Ziggler via pinfall. To me, this was match of the night. Maybe it's because I'm old. But hell, if you are going to have the greatest athletes in the world and you're going to steal the greatest athletes in the world from other companies, then why not just fucking have old guys stay out there forever? Like, what was the difference? Fuck it. Bring Undertaker out. Bring Goldberg out. Bring Big John Studd out. What does it fucking matter? Overall, I enjoyed this match. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed seeing Goldberg. Match was shit, but so was everything else. At least he was fucking old. So there you go. Next, you got Drake pumps up New Day. Good for them. United States Championship. This is the one that broke me. And it broke because, like, I go on the Twitter machine, and you guys are putting it over like $1 million. You guys are just going on like $1 million. Like, this is the greatest thing I've ever fucking seen in my life. And to me, it was so fucking boring. It was god awful. AJ Styles used to be one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Ricochet at one time was the greatest fucking wrestler going today, especially if you like the cruiserweight style. And it was just bad. I mean, was he Batman? Was he Darkwing Duck? Who the fuck was he? Who was the younger Batman? Oh, who was the fucking when Robin took over Batman? I don't know. I don't read fucking DC comics. But anyway, he was a DC character. And he went out there, and it was just, wow. I don't know what to say. I mean, WWE fans, I know you blindly defend a product, and I know you've been watching it for a long time. Maybe it isn't my cup of tea, but there's different styles of wrestling, and then there's, these guys just are not trying. So there you go. So to me, I know what it is. I think this is the one that broke me. This is the one where I went on, I watched it. I was like, dude, I'm going to watch SummerSlam. I'll fucking review it. I'll give my opinions on it. I'm like, AJ Styles versus Ricochet. This is going to be amazing. This is a dream match. And at the end, I was just like, WWE is not for me. It is not for me. Probably going to watch one more match. I'll watch WrestleMania in Tampa, and then I'll be done. I don't even know if I'm watching WrestleMania this year, to be honest. Where the fuck is it? Is it Tampa's this year? I have no idea. Next, SmackDown's Women's Championship. You got Bayley defeated Ember Moon. It was a match. Kevin Owens played the part of Stone Cold. Shane McMahon. Why is this a thing? Why is this still a thing? Why? I wonder if Stone Cold just regrets being awesome. Because, like, Stone Cold and Vince McMahon did something so original and so creative, and now everyone and their mother has just drilled it into the fucking ground. It's just bad. Kevin Owens does get the victory. Charlotte defeated Trish via submission. I was glad you could see Trish Stratus. I like the story. I like the announcing on this. Overall, above average match. And for above average match, we'll say fucking match of the night. Ah, man, this is long. This was a long 6 hours, and WrestleMania is probably going to be longer. Now, I said going into this, I was going in blind. And back in the day, Sunday Night Heat, WWE, the one thing that they did really, really well, what they did really, really well was that they got you pumped up for a match. They really did get you pumped up for a match. And this year, I didn't feel pumped up for any of the matches except the Randy Orton Kofi Kingston video package. I thought that was amazing. I really did. I was in a pissy mood. I was grumpy. I was like, dude, this ain't for me. I said I'd do it, so I'm doing it. And out of nowhere, I'm sorry, I'm dying here. Out of nowhere, I was pumped up. And I was like, holy fuck. I'm not a fan of Randy Orton. Kofi Kingston, I think, is one of the best wrestlers in the world. I was pumped up for the match. I want to see it. I like how the storyline goes. I love how they, did shoot Fabe. It's kind of like, oh, is it real? Is it not real? Either way, very interesting. And they had me interested in a Randy Orton match. So way to go, video package marketing team. The match. I'm actually paying attention. I'm not checking out my hut cards. I'm not tweeting. I'm not looking at fucking, basketball jerseys I want to buy. Nothing like that. By the way, I love the old school Raptor references all weekend long. But with that said, yeah, what this is SummerSlam. So you have Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan and friends building up to a match that doesn't happen tonight. And then you have your best booked match for someone that's watching SummerSlam for the first time, getting super excited, and with Randy Orton and them getting counted out. All right, cool. SummerSlam's not important. Got it. Understood. So, yeah. It ends in a double count out, and then Kofi Kingston loses his mind because Randy Orton, wanted to, I don't know, fight his kids, touch his kids, look at his kids too long. I don't know what Randy Orton wanted to do with his kids. Maybe eat them. I don't fucking know. But then, the announcers are like, I can't fucking believe Kofi Kingston lost his cool protecting his kids. Have we become that much of a society of fucking pussies that not only do we go on Twitch going, why are you yelling? That we've become a society of well, why would a man defend the honor of his kids? It doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense. So, what? Oh my God. What? We found his true weakness. If you fuck with his kids, it will make him angry. What does that say about the rest of the roster? Can I just kick Randy Orton's kid in the fucking chest and he'll be like, yeah, whatever, dude. I'm going to keep my cool. Don't worry about it. You're fine. What were they thinking? What were they possibly thinking? Kofi Kingston lost his cool. Have we become such a society of fucking cowards that defending your children now has been considered losing your cool? No wonder why we got people in the chat and be like, you are showing emotion. That scares me. And then you have people on Twitter that's like, oh my God, you didn't like everything? Oh, you like nothing. The storyline makes sense. I mean, according to fucking the storyline, Kofi Kingston should just let Randy Orton fucking RKO his kids. I'm like, that's cool, man. Don't want to lose my cool. Think of the Twitter followers. Think about him. No. Randy Orton. Oh, Randy Orton kicked my little kid in the head. That's okay. It's okay. I forgive you, Randy Orton. Good God, I feel bad for the writers. I feel so bad for the writers. Literally, they were selling the fact that Kofi Kingston was angry to protect his kids. That was a weakness. Kofi Kingston, you fucking fool. How dare you protect your kids? How dare you? You fucking helicopter parent, you. Oh, I'm too old for this shit. I really am. But yeah, that's cool. What were the announcers thinking? Granted, I know he's supposed to be the heel announcer, but I didn't hear the face announcers defend his honor too much. It's I can't believe it. I can't believe that Kofi Kingston would dare stoop to be angry to protect his own children. Think of the children by not protecting the children. The fuck is wrong? The fuck is wrong with WWE? It's fucking Bizarro World. So yeah, the match that I got pumped up for the most just ended. And Kofi Kingston, what a fucking monster. He got angry, wanted to protect his fucking kids. What a fucking monster. Wow. Kofi, please don't be so out of control. What's next? Are you going to be loud on Twitch? I can't handle it. Kofi. I can't fucking handle it. All right, let's go to some live comments and then we'll do the last two matches. Oh, man. All right, how far did we go? I had a feel that Jay White was going to be with his block. Yeah, I got to apologize to Jay White fans. Don't worry, that's coming. Help us, Kota Ibushi, your only hope. Fuck yeah, Ibushi for president. Happy Seth won. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Ibushi, the Emperor of Japan, yeah. I wanted Naito to win the G1, but I really didn't want to see Naito Ibushi again for the 5th time. Yeah, there's different, yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll get to that next. Taking any song request? No, I don't know how. I'm kind of new at this. I'm old and I'm new. It's a bad combination. Plus I archive these on YouTube. So YouTube's like, what? You have music? How fucking dare you? Give us all the money. And like, there is no money. So give us money that doesn't exist and go fuck yourself. Like, all right, YouTube. At least this year, it's pure heel versus pure face in the finals. It's usually face versus face or tweener versus tweener. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. SummerSlam was average to me. I like Bray's match. I like Goldberg squashing Ziggler. Fuck Dolph Ziggler. Yeah. Dolph Ziggler had a chance to be great, and he chose not to. He chose to be bright and average. So there you go. There's the fucking review. Headline. WWE, bright and average. Nah, that's not fair. Average is overshooting. Bright and slow. Bray is the only thing that's actually good. Yeah, we'll talk about that next. The gimmick is amazing. AJ Styles versus Ricochet has no excuse for being less than fucking awesome. Vinny holds the great wrestlers down. Yeah, but maybe they just mail it in. Maybe there's no fucking point. Once you have your spot, what the fuck's the difference? You know, it's not like it's a company that strives on pride or accomplishments or talent. Andy Paps, Dick Grayson, thank you, sir. Give yourself a Barry Horowitz DC style. Impact might be doing a throwback show during Mania week next year. That'd be cool. All right. I don't like the way they booked Switchblade this year. Too much Gato. Just let him be a little. His characters are already established. I agree with that, but we'll talk about Jay White. Looks like that's Dave's excited for a Randy Orton match. Who are you and what have you done with Dave Koco, right? Oh, dude, it was 6 hours. Finally, something piqued my interest, and of course, then fucking the monster that's Kofi Kingston defended the honor of his kids. What a fucking asshole that guy is. I truly love everything that Bray Wyatt stuff. Others, all right, we'll start talking about Protected Children. Have they heard of Operation Freak Show? Yeah, they would. WWE's audience would definitely not like Operation Freak Show at all. The society is full of cowards. That's the programming. Yeah. Golden Star Alex. Dave would definitely kill me if I looked at Queen Taiko the wrong way. Remind me not to go next to her. Yeah. I do protect Queen Taiko a little too much. Seriously, weak-minded people should stay off the internet. They're easily brainwashed. Yeah. I mean, I just don't get it. Like, I don't understand if you're like... And I understand, like, if you are completely happy with everything, why bother having a podcast? Like, I never understood those guys that everything is awesome. Like, why do they serve a purpose? Like, why? I don't understand what their purpose serves. Because if I watch your podcast about anything and everything is awesome, then why do I need you? I can just go to the official source. I don't know, man. That's just me. Dave would definitely let's see. Seriously, we might not. Right. Apparently, WWE is still writing during the show. It showed. I can't wait for AEW. Me neither. I'm super excited for AEW. All right. Let's talk these last two matches, and then we'll talk G1. All right. So here we go. The Fiend. Bray Wyatt defeats Finn Balor via pinfall. Now, Bray Wyatt's character is not my cup of tea, but even though it's not my cup of tea, I can respect the effort that went into that tea. I did not enjoy it, but I know other people did. The storyline looks interesting. The character looks interesting. I like the fact that they're trying to make him the new Undertaker. Too late. You fucked that up. But all right, sure, whatever. The Fiend. And on top of that, can we give Finn Balor an award? It was a short match. He's the only human being on that fucking card that put any effort in. Look the way he tries to make a comeback against Bray Wyatt compared to the whole fucking card. He is literally the only human being on the company that tried. That's it. I want to, you know what? I want to tip my hat to you. I really do, Finn Balor. Finn Balor loses. It's a short match, and it's just to get the gimmick over. I thought for a long time, I think Wrestling Ranton agrees with me that he should have been the next Undertaker character. I know they rebooted him, but I don't know. Is it too late? I don't watch the show every fucking day, but yeah. As far as him being super friendly and then being super crazy, one thing I'm really happy. Matter of fact, let's call this match of the night. Not my cup of tea, but everything else fucking sucked. One, I'm so happy he just kept the mask on. I was tired of fucking, especially in WWE. Well, probably a lot of wrestling, but especially in WWE. They have the coolest fucking mask in the world, and then they take it off, and it's just like, hey, it's me, Bray. What's going on? The fact that he kept the mask on, I was like, oh, ho, 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 ho. You had me at hello, scary fucker. Seriously, I'm so happy he fucking kept the mask on. It was the shortest fucking match. A, it wasn't my cup of tea, but it was done right. B, fucking Finn Balor tried. And C, I like the fact that they fucking said why didn't he call out the Demon? So, the Demon beat Bray Wyatt. The Fiend beat fucking Finn Balor. And then at WrestleMania, you got the Demon versus the Fiend. And fucking, oh my God, how many fucking cool entrances is that going to be? That's going to be all of the cool entrances. So, yeah. So, to me, I was really happy about this match. It's not my cup of tea, but fuck, we had a pro wrestler try. You know what? For WWE standards, let's give it up. Let's stand up. Bear friend, a pro wrestler tried in WWE. You know what? He tried. Good for him. It was a short match. Maybe if it was a longer, he wouldn't have tried. But god damn it. He put in some effort. I didn't know we could do that in WWE. So my VIP is the guy that fucking lost. My MVP is fucking Finn Balor. Bray Wyatt's character, not for me. Is she clapping along? I hope so. Bear friend, were you clapping along? Yeah. She was. Yeah. So there you go. So yeah, I'm dying a little bit. But yeah, overall, greatest fucking match ever. Had a good entrance. Had a guy try. And it was fucking maybe 32 seconds long. Best SummerSlam match. Best WWE match of the year. Next, you got Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar. And I really just tried to get into this. I was like, man, this is the last fucking match. I got to get into it. I literally didn't give a fuck. As soon as Paul Heyman was done talking, I'm like, I don't care. And here's the thing. I don't watch the fucking show. And it was obvious Seth was going to fucking win. Can you imagine that you have to watch 20 hours a week to know Seth is going to win? Poor bastards. You know, hashtag hug a loss, hashtag hug a WWE fan. Just go and fucking hug him. Like, just be like, WWE is good. Don't even argue. Just be like, it's okay. Tell me about it. Come any close. Oh, Kofi is a monster for protecting his kids. What a fucking asshole. I know, right? Oh, come on. Put it in. WWE is good. I know. It's so bright. It is bright. So there you go. I'm dying. All right, man. If I die, can you please just tell someone I didn't fucking watch this SummerSlam? Just be like, tell my kids. Tell my kids I'm a fucking monster that would protect them like Kofi Kingston, and I didn't watch SummerSlam. That's what I want out of it. All right, let's go to some live fucking comments. Overall, it was slow and bright. And that's the... If you're like, what does Dave think about WWE ever again? Just say slow and bright. It's very bright and it's very slow. All right. I hope TNT by AC/DC is the theme song for AEW's weekly TV show. Yeah, that'd be cool. I've been seeing more AEW commercials. The hype is real. Sweet. Yeah, I've been seeing 1-4 and 1-5 commercials everywhere. I live in Tokyo. Or Japan. I live outside Tokyo now. But yeah, I work in Tokyo. Not sure if it's true, but I heard Baylor requested time off recently, so it might be a send-off for him for a little while. Dude, fuck it. I would ask for time off all the time. All the time. I'd just be like, dude, can I be like, oh, no, I'll just fucking take some time off. Take some fucking time off. All right, I'll come back and fucking put over fucking Humpty Dumpty. Sure. Gobbledygooker's coming back. More darkier and edgier. Sure. Fucking why not? But man. God damn it, man. It's bad. In the military, they have something called mailing it in. I've never seen a whole fucking company mail it in. Finn probably did this because he's taking time off. He needs a break from Vince, yeah. Dustin Rhodes took his mask off after his match, as the Masked Man didn't. Hey. Dustin Rhodes took his mask off after his match, as the Masked Man didn't. Sometimes, the Rhodes family has done this a lot. Are you talking about ACW? Yeah, ACW we did it because fucking A, we wanted to surprise people, and he was the first big star that we ever booked. Prodigy Smash, a.k.a. Brandon, what's up? Nothing much. Just fucking yelling about WWE for the last time. I'm going to watch one more WWE event, and that's going to be the event in Tampa. Maybe I'll go live, and then I'm done. I'm just going to watch New Japan. Like, an apology is coming to Jay White fans. I really am going to apologize to you guys. Is that your Frontiers hat, Dave? When do you Jaguars face them in Madden 20? Don't even... I don't know what makes me more angry, Madden 20 or WWE. I'm going to be playing Madden later with Sexy I'm a Handsome on the Jaguars. Effort in WWE? Who? What in the name? He tried. Seth freaking Rollins. Yeah, it's going to snow tomorrow. Effort in WWE. It's in. He tried. It's, you know what? I bet you too. I have no way to prove this. I guarantee he got yelled at in the back for trying. Vince was like, God damn it! Why are you trying, kid? You think this is NXT? You think this is AEW? Just go out there. Like, just fucking, why don't we just cancel wrestling and make it a lot shorter? Like, just fucking go out there, shiny, bright light. Like, seriously, a WWE fan, would they even fucking notice if they had a SummerSlam pay-per-view and there was actually no wrestling? Maybe a spear, I don't know. So what was the point of Lesnar getting the belt if Rollins was going to take it back a month later? I don't fucking know, man. I guess they needed a main event for SummerSlam. I don't watch WWE. This was my I'm going to come back and give it a shot show. I'm done giving it a shot. The E in WWE stands for effort. Yeah. I'm glad this show's over. I'm not going to watch any more WWE program. You know what? And I don't want to stop. If you find bright, slow wrestling to be great, then more to it. But like, A, I only really watch WWE to fucking podcast about it. B, I don't even want to do that. So it's kind of like, yeah. I'm glad the show is over. I'm not going to watch WWE program. Everything ready for the Seth title run? Is Koco jumping on the Switchblade train? No, I just need to apologize. I need to apologize to Jay White and his fans. I'll get to that. Don't think I'll buy Madden ever again. Learned my lesson last year. See, the thing is, I was young. I was naive. I was like, yeah, no, when John Cena leaves, WWE will be good. When Madden 20 comes out, it'll be good. I was never more disappointed in a game faster than Madden. I pre-ordered it, had it on day one, and it was just bad. It's not good. The story mode is horrible. It's just, yeah. I bought it, so I'm gonna stream it, but yeah, if you buy Madden every 5 years, that's all you need. Fucking, I might not even buy Madden 21. I might just keep this fucking mustache guy going forever on my channel. I just want to make an expansion team. I just want to fucking be a pro with a mustache. That's all I want. And that's the thing. I don't even want that much. Like, a lot of people are like, I want a great game. Whoa, this is EA. You calm the fuck down with that great game shit. I literally just want to make the Fujitsu Frontiers in Kawasaki as an expansion team, and I want to create Sexy I'm a Handsome with a mustache. That's all I want, man. That's all I ever wanted. I'm not asking for a lot, man. All WWE fans want are the pretty lights, promos, and catchphrases in a brawl without caring about the finish. Yeah, no joke. The only reason I still have the WWE Network is for NXT. Yeah, I might not even do that. Vince is going to get more involved with NXT. We're doomed. Yeah, that sucks. Madden gave Dave the red ring of death. It's true. This is the WWE formula. 50-50 bookie wins and losses don't matter. Yeah, it's bad. EA hates Japan. That's just fact. I legit forgot what was happening in SummerSlam. Yeah. Just read the results, brother. Read the results. You'll be fine. All right. Now, I'm going to do two things, and then I'm going to stream some Madden on this channel. Now, listen. YouTube fans, we need to get to 100 followers. So now it's time to follow, okay? It's time to follow. No pressure, but we need 100 followers in 2 weeks. I'm going to be streaming like a madman and podcasting like a madman. This is my new home. YouTube is just for archive. EA needs to bring back MVP baseball and NCAA football. Well, NCAA football is almost impossible. There's a lawsuit in California and all that stuff. MVP. Read my comments, LOL. I'm trying to read your comments, sir. Do you need a fucking hug, Andy Paps? I'm trying my best. I gotta plug people to follow me, man. All right, let's get to G1 B block results. I hate Jay White. And here's the thing. Some people don't hate Jay White. Some people think I'm an asshole. I've actually lost online sensitive friends because I think Jay White is garbage. But here's the thing. I am an old man. I've been watching New Japan for a while. I've seen some great wrestlers. I've been watching Bullet Club since day one. Day one. And I was looking at Jay White through the eyes of someone who watches New Japan, that has been to over 10 Wrestle Kingdoms, that has been watching New Japan through the thick and thin, that has only been watching good pro wrestling for 5 to 8 years now. You know what I mean? And I've always made fun of New Japan fans because they come in like experts. They read their fucking Wikipedia. They say everything is awesome. And that's it. And they always want my opinion. Like, I'll fucking give your opinion about Jay White. Oh my God, how don't you like Jay White? Hashtag New Japan fans. But I want to apologize to Jay White right here on the air. You can clip it. I want to apologize to Jay White and his fans. I was looking at it as a New Japan fan thinking he's not worthy. But you guys from the Americas have been watching that bright and slow product WWE. You haven't seen great wrestling. You've only read about it on Wikipedia to prove people wrong on Twitter. You've never actually been to Wrestle Kingdom 5 or Wrestle Kingdom 1 or the 1-4 shows before Wrestle Kingdom. So I shouldn't be a fucking prick. I shouldn't be an asshole and yell at you and be like, no, fucking Jay White's the worst leader of Bullet Club. Because you haven't seen the other leaders of Bullet Club. And you just fucking watch that bright, slow product and here comes Jay White. You know, good God, Jay White is a fucking amazing wrestler compared to anything on SummerSlam. See, I'm comparing him to, Finn Balor, AJ Styles, the New Japan versions of them. You're comparing it to WWE guys. So you're coming here, you're like, I watch this bright, slow product. Here it comes. Here comes Jay White. Oh my God, he's dark, he's edgy, and he's having above average matches. And you're like, he's the fucking greatest thing in the world. And I'm an old man. I'm not very accepting. I'm like, no, he's seriously fucking dog shit. And this is my fault. So I want to apologize because I should have seen it through your eyes. I watched SummerSlam going, holy fuck. You know how I hate Jay White? Jay White's not that bad. He's not that bad compared to that shit on SummerSlam. So I should have accepted you. I should have came on and instead of being like, no, your guy fucking sucks. Fuck him. He's the worst member of Bullet Club. Fuck him. He's the worst IWGP champion ever. You can't prove that. I read on Wikipedia once that Bob Sapp. All right. Some of us are old and lived it. Some of us read on Wikipedia. But the difference is I was a fucking complete dick. You said, what did you think of Jay White? And I'm like, he's god-awful. And then you were mad. You're like, how could you say that about Jay White? Because you've only seen the WWE product. So I want to apologize for not accepting you with your flaws. And I want to apologize going, well, no, he's actually not that fucking good. He's actually the worst leader of Bullet Club ever. He's actually the worst IWGP champ ever. That was me being defensive because I've always watched good pro wrestling. So I want to apologize from the bottom of my heart to Jay White, who, yeah, he might be the worst IWGP champion of all time, but fuck, he's better than anyone on SummerSlam. He's definitely the worst leader of Bullet Club ever, but Jesus Christ, have you seen the leaders of Bullet Club in WWE? So, New Japan fans, I know that you're sensitive and you cry and you unfollow me and you unsubscribe because you're like, Jay White isn't that bad. You're all a bunch of haters. Ooh, that's you. But I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have just been like, no, you're a fucking idiot. Go fuck off. I shouldn't have. I should have realized. I should have seen it through your eyes. I should have watched WWE product sooner. If you just grew up on a WWE product and then you see Jay White, of course he's amazing. Of course. It blows your fucking mind. You know what? That's on me. So I want to say from the bottom of my heart, I am sorry that I gave an opinion that hurt your feelings. I'm sorry that I think Jay White isn't that good. I know, and here's the worst part is, you don't want me to talk about Jay White, but yet every social media interaction is like, give your opinion on Jay White. Still think he sucks. Then I was like, all right, well, anyone that thinks he's great, we can have a debate. Cricket, 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 cricket. So, I want to apologize for you not knowing any better and for me not realizing you don't know any better. That is on me. Jay White, by far, is nowhere near as bad as that product. And you know what? If Jay White, the Switchblade, is the guy that transfers you over to watch great pro wrestling, should I be the old man saying, no, you're a fucking idiot? No. I'd be like, I'm just going to pat you on the head and be like, it's okay. You don't understand. Oh yeah. He's great. Woo! Because I want New Japan to grow. But every time I see a company like TNA, ECW, UFC grow, and you get the Wikipedia fans, then everything becomes awesome. And once everything becomes awesome, you get SummerSlam. So I want to apologize to Jay White and his fans for not knowing any better and me being a fucking dick and throwing it in your face. That's on me. That's on me. Clip that, send it to any Jay White fans. There's like legit Jay White fans on social media that like, what do you think about Jay White? I think he sucks. You always talk about Jay White. Like, it's like green eggs and ham. You want me to talk about Jay White? I think he fucking sucks. Oh, what if, like, what? What the fuck? It's like, oh, I want to hear the old man say what I want him to say. Boop, boop. Oh no, he's not saying it. Listen, Jay White doesn't fucking suck anywhere as bad as anyone on that WWE roster tonight. So for that, I am sorry. I'm not changing my opinion. I'm just sorry that I wasn't more understanding. I'm sorry that I didn't realize how fucking sensitive you are. Like, here's the thing. I love Okada. Okay, you don't think Okada's good? All right, well, tip my hat to you. We have different opinions. Not cry like a bitch, bro. Too many of yous. But who knows? We're in a generation where Kofi Kingston defending his fucking family is a fucking asshole move. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's see if we got what Andy Pep says. Read my comments. What Andy Pop's yelling about secretly. Notice me, Koco Senpai love me, pretty much. Hashtag New Japan. I started watching New Japan in 2014, but best decision of my life. Nice. Finn, AJ, Kenny, and Jay. They still don't make sense, Dave. If they think Jay White is great, how do they think Tanahashi and Ibushi are the greatest things ever since they're better? I don't know. I you know what? When I meet a Jay White fan, I'm just gonna act like, you know, they're the most sensitive person in the world. Like, I'm gonna actually change my tone. Like right now, pretend the camera's the normal person. Oh, that's cool. Naito's your favorite guy? Man, that fucking sucks that they always fuck you, man. All right, now Jay White. You like the Jay White? Oh, he's wonderful. Yeah. Oh, definitely. Oh, follow in the footsteps of Okada. I agree. Did Kevin Kelly say that? Okay. It's gotta be true. Don't worry. Yeah, he's the best. He is the best. He doesn't kill audience. No. He's definitely heel because no one gives a fuck. That's good heel work. You're right. You're absolutely right. He's such a great heel. Oh, there's a documentary breaking down every move. Oh, please send it to me. We can watch it together and eat popcorn. You're right. He's amazing. To me, Prince Devitt Bullet Club is the best Bullet Club. I agree. So I totally was the one disagree today on Twitter and been watching for years. All right. Well, do you want a hug? So, yeah. I love Ibushi and Tanahashi too. Them and Naito are my favorite in New Japan. Is Jay the worst foreign champion in company history? No, that is Bob Sapp. See, now that's the difference. No. It depends on how you look at history. If you look at history going this way, the opposite way, backwards, Yes. But if you look at history going the right way, I don't know which way, I think they reverse it. But if you look at history going forward, no. Bob Sapp was crazy over. He had merchandise everywhere. And I always say this as champion. You ready? To be the champion, you should be the best wrestler and the most over with the crowd. Those are the two things that should matter. It doesn't matter if you're heel or face. It doesn't matter. That's what should be. And Bob Sapp was crazy over. Crazy over. Now, granted, he is a joke now, but that's looking at history the wrong way. So, yeah. Yeah, you could have a disagreement with me on Twitter. I have no problem with that. I mean, have a conversation about it. Is Jay White the worst champion? I haven't seen people say Jay White is the greatest thing ever. Most people see him as different type of New Japan wrestler with potential. Brock Lesnar was a shitty IWG World Champ. Once again, you're looking at history the wrong way. If you're actually looking at history the way it goes, no. I think Omega is the worst leader, not in the ring wise, but character and story wise. I disagree with that, but I know that's up to debate. Dave, Jay White versus level 10 Muda. All right. I'm waiting for Dave's swerve. Yeah. You know what? I need to apologize because, like, here's the thing. Just like, what's his name earlier? You know, where is it? I don't fucking know. Here he is. Hef 1991. He's like, I've been watching forever and I disagree with you. That's cool. We can have a different opinion. Did I block you? Did I act like a bitch? No. What happened to fucking conversations? You know, but no, we're in the Twitter age. We always have to be right. We always have to attack. We always have to go here. And that's why I like podcast format longer. Like, if you ever see me get in a Twitter war, I'm like, by the third tweet, I'm just like, you won. And it's not even the fact that, like, we're debating. It's just, I don't like that format. It's just like, all right. So, like, if we're together on a podcast, I like that format because you could talk. I like the format and not also too. Also, Twitter has got to the point now where, like, if the conversation continues, that person unfollows you and blocks you. So it's kind of like, what the fuck is the point? You know what I mean? It's like, do you want to have a fight in a boxing ring, or do you want to have a fight in the classroom with 50 security guards? So, you know, to me, it's okay to disagree. And guess what? I'm probably the only fucking podcast in the world that's like, yeah, sometimes I'm wrong. You know, there's not enough. And I'm dying here. Let me get some drinks here. I probably should be screaming and acting like an idiot after fucking surgery, but here I am. Do you like Jay White with a fox? I never thought I'd find somebody who hates Jay White just as much as I do. I'm glad I subscribed to you, Dave. Hey, appreciate it. Doubled. JP69. Do you like Jay White with green eggs and ham? Jay White sucks. Jay White is complete and absolute dumpster fire. I don't think you have to like Jay White. I just disagree with you making it seem like he's just some scrub they picked up from TNA. No, I think he should be mid-carder. Like, here's the thing. I probably wouldn't have that much hate for Jay White at all if he was just never the IWGP champion. I believe the IWGP champion is special, and I believe you should be the best guy in the company. And I don't think at that time he was. He might be that in the future, and I hope that one day he proves me wrong. And here's the thing. Out of all the podcasters out there, who's the fucking asshole that's going to come on here and say he was wrong? I'm fucking be the first one. Elgin? Anyone fucking remember Elgin? So, yeah. Jay White is complete and absolute dumpster fire. Let's see. I don't think you have to like Jay White. I just disagree with you making him seem like he's just a scrub picked up from TNA. No, he just shouldn't be the IWGP champion. That's it. He shouldn't have won. He shouldn't have won the G1 B block. Like, in mid-carder, if he's the U.S. champ, like, then yeah, no problem. He should definitely be on the roster. I mean, and here's the thing. That's my apology. My apology is, I think maybe because people always ask me and poke the bear, and I'm like, oh, fucking he sucks. He shouldn't be the IWGP champ. That people think, I think he's fucking shouldn't be on the roster. No. Hell, dude. If he went to WWE, fucking he was the champ, I'd be like, yeah, that fucking serves him right. Maybe I just hold the IWGP title too high of a standard. There's only one man who could said that walk in to save shoes is Okada. Damn it, that's White Okada. I don't know. Wrestler, I think, is debatable. There are a lot of great in-ring performers and shouldn't be champions, even if over. There are also guys that are super over, and it's best technical wrestlers who made great champions. Yeah, I mean, as long as you have one of the two. If and that's the thing. I'm like, is Jay White the most over guy in New Japan? No. Heel or face? No. Is he the best wrestler in New Japan? Heel or face? No. Then he shouldn't be your champ. That is my point. That is the point I drive home. Now, granted, am I a bit of an over-the-top dickhead? Of course I am. But that's my point. And people are like, no, he's fucking this. He's great. And maybe one day he will. And I'll be the first motherfucker to say he's worthy. But here's the thing. Go back and look at my archive. Tell me when I fucking said anything else about Jay White. Now, go look at the archive of people that are yes people for New Japan. Their opinion changed because he was champion. That's why I was like, I was doing invites. I was like doing research and shit. I'm like, dude, yeah, I'll fucking debate anyone. And I was actually gonna fucking get off my lazy ass and do a clip show, but no. Dave, what's one thing you like about Jay White? I like sometimes when he cuts a good promo. I think out of his promo, let's say he cuts a promo, 10% of it is pure gold. Just pure gold. And 90% of it is whining. And if he can grow that pure gold, he can do it. Jay White also is... No, I think that's about it. That's about it. He's not as bad as... And he's not as bad as I guess I make him out to be. But if I had to give one thing that I like about Jay White is in a promo, there'll be a part where it's just pure fucking gold. There'll be 90% of just garbage, but then it'll be 10% of pure gold. I've been unfollowed and blocked and talking shit about WWE. Yeah, it's just welcome to social media. There we go. I guarantee that guy. Let's see. Do you think he blocked me? Let's see. Do you think he blocked me? Let's see. I'm shocked. Let's see. I don't know. I have no idea who it is. A lot of people fucking are just talking to me. So, yeah, I always find it weird. I always find it weird. It's like, we disagree. It's just like, all right. Jay White's psychology is great. Yes and no. I think at times it can be great, and times it's just fans saying that he's great. I sort of wish someone else did the Switchblade gimmick instead of Jay White. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the Switchblade gimmick. Elgin has been great. Maybe, and the thing is, the reason I'm not a big fan of it is in Japan, in Japan, if you go to a lot of different companies and a lot of different indie events, the Jay White character is in almost every company. So to me, it's not refreshing. It's nothing new. I don't know if in America indies they have that guy, but literally there's a Jay White in almost every indie company in Japan. And before Jay White was even Jay White. It's just like, oh, okay, he has a leather jacket. Literally, Jay White is like, if there was a Japanese indie wrestling game, Jay White would be a generic character. Elgin has been great in Impact so far. I like. Disagree. Jay White is the most over heel. I don't agree with that, but I think it's like one of those things where like he makes you upset, and it's like, all right, cool. But at Wrestle Kingdom, he just killed the crowd. Sometimes he gets a reaction, sometimes he doesn't. Yeah. I think he's getting better. I honestly do think he's getting better at being a heel. I do think he's getting better, but I think a lot of people said it was crazy. Elgin has been great for Impact so far. Yeah. I heard about the hate for Elgin, but I still don't understand why everyone does. I want someone to explain it to me what he has heat for. Well, no, as far as what he has heat for, I'm not sure. To the best of my knowledge, what I use Elgin for is when Elgin came to the G1, I thought it was going to be horrible. I wanted Roderick Strong. And I went on this podcast, gave my opinion, and when the G1 was over, I was like, Elgin was amazing. And yeah, so to me, I can have my mind changed. And I hope one day they do change my mind, but I it's got to go a little bit farther. Disagree. Jay White is the most over heel. Then we'll just. I heard about the hate for Elgin, but I still don't understand. As far as like the personal stuff, to the best of my knowledge, there was an incident. A female went to him. He said, "Call the cops," and that wasn't good enough. And to me, it's like, why is there heat? And then someone said it was, because he also cheated. And I'm like, dude, I hate to say this, but the world cheats a lot. And B, if someone comes up to me and says, like, oh, well, this crime happened, and I said, call the cops, or any human being says, call the cops, and you don't call the cops, that's not on him. But I could be wrong. I don't have all the details. I heard Koco is the worst wrestler on Turkomania. That's definitely true. Cena had to carry you. I agree with you about Twitter format, and I just don't feel like I think it was bad as you. I agree with you about the Twitter format, and I just didn't think it was as bad as you. Okay, no problem. No one answered that challenge of yours, Dave. No one. And now it's just too late because I'm tired. But just not ill will towards you at all. Just didn't block you. All right, cool. No problem. I understand. Like, my thing is, I took a long break from, I guess, like wrestling media, and I'm trying to get back into it. But like I noticed, and it's only been, I think, 3 years. I took a 3-year break. I got a divorce. I had to like redo shit. So I'm like, oh man, I kind of missed this. So I got back into wrestling media, and in a 3-year difference, I just noticed people are way more sensitive. And then I was just like, oh. All right, and then I go watch WWE, and I'm like, it's completely average. It's like we're arguing and yelling at each other over a completely average show. And then, like, if you have a different opinion, people were mad. Like, I had people be like, oh, my God, you don't like Jay White. I thought we were friends. And I'm like, you really are not friends with someone because they have a different opinion about a pro wrestler than you? The fuck? So, to me, I think even though it's only been 3-4 years since I did a wrestling media, the culture, it was just a shock. It was utterly a shock. And not only that, but it also pissed me off because they'd be like, what do you think about Jay White? And then I'd be like, well, this is my opinion. And then they're like, well, I fucking disagree. What do you think about Jay White? And then it became like a green eggs and ham type thing where it's like, what do you think about Jay White? My opinion has not changed of Jay White. And you're like, how fucking you, that's all you do is talk about Jay White. And you're like, no, I'll talk about other stuff. You know what I mean? So who's a more over heel, pure heel? I don't know, man. I don't know because I don't see him as a good heel. So like my answer is anyone. But like if you see him as a good heel, then your answer is no one. So it's kind of like we're so far off that it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like I don't think the crowd being disappointed is heel heat. Now, has heel heat improved? Tremendously. Tremendously. And I'm willing to admit that. But Wrestle Kingdom, when he beat, you think that's heel heat? You honestly think that's heel heat? Like, then, yeah. He got legit heat in MSG. That's possible. For what it's worth, Jay White got booed out of the building in the 90s in Madison Square Garden crowd, and I was there. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I think the thing is, his heel heat has improved tremendously. But everyone that, like, the Tanahashi, because I was there live, the Tanahashi, when he beat Tanahashi, that was not heel heat. That was just like, all right, well, that didn't work. And then when he beat Okada, it just, like, killed the crowd. It wasn't like, oh, damn you, Jay White. It was like, oh, well. Like, everyone in the arena knew he was winning. Everyone in the arena was like, whatever. Like, so, has his heel heat improved? Yes. Is it at the level that his defenders say it is? God, no. God, no. It's not at all. You know, like, there was a B block main event when he was in, and that crowd was dead. They didn't feel any of it. And then all that, but is he a heel if he has to go against an Okada or a Naito to get that reaction? I forget, there was a night that he main evented and he won. And it was just like, yeah, whatever, dude. So when we did Coco's Dream, he was oddly obsessed with Roderick Strong. I love Roderick Strong. Lots of pro wrestlers cheat. Yeah. Let's see. Cynical says, I think he might have been a ring rat for Roderick at one point. Just Dave and Roderick getting strong on the Coco's nuts. All right. I like Roderick Strong because I've watched him literally from the beginning of his career. Killing a crowd is the exact opposite of what a heel should do. Thank you. I think Kenta could be the most over heel. Yeah, especially those last couple nights. I was shocked and happy. I won't lie. I love Roderick Strong PWG matches. They're the best I watched out of Roderick. Still had decent matches in ROH, but I love his PWG stuff more. Yeah. I love debating wrestling. It's all part of fun. I agree. Now, but the thing is, like, a lot of people are very sensitive. So, like, a lot of times when you run into, like, 10 sensitive people and someone else debates you, your mind just assumes that person's sensitive too. And on top of that, I don't mind debating wrestling, and I also don't mind saying, "Oh, well, we disagree," or I don't like, you know what I mean? So yeah, is this a Jay White podcast? It's become that way. It really has. It is now. See, Jay White is over. Ha 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 ha. Jay White is such a good heel that Dave has ranted about him for an hour. Yeah, exactly. And then people are gonna come. Like, look at the chat, and then some random sensitive guy's gonna come by and like, this is all you talk about. Like, literally, no, it's not what all I talk about. I just read the chat. You guys drive the bus. So who do you think the new Bullet Club guy is? I don't know. I just hope it's someone good. I feel like Bullet Club is dead. I think they need some life into it. I wouldn't even mind a Kenta Bullet Club. I wouldn't, I don't know. I always thought, and maybe this is just me, and it's backseat quarterbacking, I honestly think the Chaos Kid should have been the leader of Bullet Club. That's just me. So who do you think the new Bullet Club guy is? I like Roderick Strong as a heel in the ring personality-wise, especially as a babyface. He did it more for me. Heel Kenta would be awesome. Dave, what are your thoughts on Jay White? I haven't heard them yet. Exactly. That is literally my comeback. That is my comeback into wrestling social media. What's your thoughts on Jay White? What the fuck? Kenta might join Bullet Club tonight. If that's the case, I'd be so fucking happy. New Bullet Club leader is Jay White. He's already been there. It's Pac or Killer Cross. If Kenta joins Bullet Club, I'll pop. Me too. They call it the White Club now. I think it's been called that for a while now. Will Ospreay. Yeah, that's the guy. I thought Will Ospreay would have been a better Bullet Club leader, but it's too little too late for that. All right. So, guys, let's talk G1. B Block. Jeff Cobb defeated Yano. I don't know. I love Yano, but by the G1, I've had enough of Yano. I like Yano in small bursts. Taichi defeats Ishii. Dude, I've said this yesterday, and I'm going to say it again. I love the A block so much more. I'm sorry I'm not putting my heart into this, but seriously, how awesome was the A block? Let's go back and look at the A block, shall we? Lance Archer defeated Evil. Awesome. Bad Luck Fale defeated Sonata. Why? Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Kenta. What a fucking heel he. Will Ospreay defeated Tanahashi. One of the greatest fucking storylines / Twitter tweets of all time. Ibushi defeats Okada in a fucking dream match. How awesome was A block? All right, back to B block. Juice Robinson defeats Jon Moxley. I kind of like the story and where this is going. And I kind of wonder if Moxley is staying. Maybe, it's, Juice is going to get his title back. I don't know. But overall, I enjoyed this match a lot. Shingo defeated Goto. And I like the fact, I bitch a lot. But I have to give, and I normally, if I can tweet only positive things towards celebrities or on-air personalities, I had to tweet Kevin Kelly last night. The job him and his team did were amazing. I went in going, oh God, it's the B block. And he made it seem important. That whole team made it seem important. Mox versus Juice at Wrestle Kingdom would be amazing. So there you go. So to me, I enjoyed this match a lot. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed where it went. I did think Moxley did look like a little bit of an idiot, but there. But yeah, Shingo beating Goto. I was a little sad, but the announce team just did an amazing job tonight. Then Jay White defeats Naito, and then everyone expects me to explode and be angry, and I just wanted to start hug a loss. Man, that fan base, and I am not a Loss fan. I'm not an LIJ fan. I'm not a Naito fan. I love Naito. He worked for me when I was a promoter. I love Naito with all my heart, but just I'm a fan of his, just not a super fan. I'm at a fan level is like I support him and have great matches, but I'm not at a fan level of like wins and losses matter. But all the LIJ fans, just go out and hug him. That fan base has been fucked over by New Japan more than anyone, and they buy the shirts. They come to the fucking arenas and they cheer. And here's the thing. If you go to Wrestle Kingdom Live, I actually made a suggestion. I am part of the New Japan fucking fan club thing. I actually made a suggestion. I went to LIJ gear separate from the other gear because everyone's there to buy LIJ gear, and I'm not. So why do I have to be in with the fucking them? If you just separate it into two separate lines, then the LIJ fans and the non-LIJ fans can get in and out faster. They do everything right. I went to the World Tag League in Kawasaki, and I told this story a bunch, but there might be a new viewer. I went cheering for Okada. I'm an Okada fanboy. I know you're not supposed to fucking be a fan and talk. I don't know. I don't understand. But I'm a huge fan of Okada. And I went there and I started cheering. And the whole fucking place was LIJ. It was me, a Tanahashi fan, and the rest was LIJ. And I was cheering like a crazy person. Then a guy just came over and looked at me and not even talking shit. He's like, dude, why are you cheering, bro? You know your guy's going to win. And I was like, yeah, I do know Okada's going to win. Why am I cheering? And when the fan base buys your gear and shows up to the arena, and 98% of your fan base for Japanese audiences is LIJ, and you just disrespect them over and over. Like I have a friend named iJapan, and he said it best. I hope Naito goes to WWE and fucking just gets a paycheck and pulls a Nakamura. He's like, what the fuck's the point? What's the point? And I don't know. It's just hug a loss, man. Those guys, they do everything right for a fan base and do not get rewarded. I mean, if you went off percentage of crowds, and I'm an Okada fanboy, and Okada, as a fanboy of Okada, I get my way a lot. But if you're just a human being with an ounce of passion, you got to look at that fan base and be like, man, I'm sorry, and just go fucking hug them. So hashtag hug a loss. My attitude was like, oh, like literally my attitude was I pre-ordered Wrestle Kingdom tickets and I went, oh fuck, I hope it. And it's not even, I don't even want to fucking hate on Jay White. I just don't want the main event of 1415 be a match with Jay White where I'm just like, when is this over? That's not how I want to end Wrestle Kingdom. That is how WrestleMania 24 ended with Edge and Undertaker. That's not how I want to end Wrestle Kingdom. I want Wrestle Kingdom to be like, no, these are the two best fucking wrestlers in the world. I want to fucking see them go at it. I did say Ibushi and Naito were going to be my finals, so I was a little bit close there, and I think Ibushi should win. And an unpopular opinion of the day, I don't think the champion should be in the G1 ever again. It just bothers me. Like it's just weird. It's just a weird situation. Maybe I'm the only one that feels that way. All right, but yeah. And tonight, in a couple hours, you're going to get this. Let's just go for the card tonight. Main event, you got Ibushi versus Jay White. I'll be rooting for Ibushi. And as far as Jay White's carrying, I honestly, it's like, all right, am I going to enjoy Wrestle Kingdom or am I not? Is that, you know what I mean? That's what I get for buying my tickets so early, like an asshole. Tanahashi and Okada, Suzuki-gun. Versus Suzuki-gun. That should be very interesting. You got Kenta, Yoshihashi, and Ishii versus the Bullet Club. There is a lot of online Japanese chatter right now that Kenta is going to heel turn. I don't know how true it is, but that's what the online Japanese rumors are going with. Taguchi Homa, a bunch of fuckers are in a match against LIJ. I'm done. I'm not fucking reading that. You got Juice Robinson and Toa versus Shota and Moxley. Yeah, you got Chaos versus Bullet Club. You got Tiger Mask and Liger and Jeff Cobb versus the other members of Suzuki-gun. And you got the New Japan Dojo versus the LA Dojo. I'm not into this, but at least there's a storyline. I kind of like that. All right, I'm going to go to some live comments. I'm going to wrap this up, hang out with my girlfriend for like 10 seconds, take a piss, and then I'm going to play some Madden on this channel. Please follow us because we're trying to grow everything on here. Just with YouTube, it's just, we've had enough. YouTube is the WWE. We're trying to fucking re-establish ourselves on the Twitch. Plus, I like playing video games. Video games are fun because you can talk shit and, you don't have to watch 6 hours of SummerSlam. Honestly, just let Bullet Club die. At this point, it's like the end of NWO, Blue World Order, Latino World Order, Wolfpack, NWO Classic, etc. There's a point where you just let it die rather than keep rebooting the stable members. But they still sell a lot of merch. They really do. B Block had the fresh matches. A Block was a lot of rematches. That's true, King Darkwing Duck. B Block was the best. See, I think A Block was the best, but maybe it's because, yeah, I guess that'll be the question of the day. A Block, B Block, what was the best for you? Does that mean I hug myself? I have an LAJ shirt. Go for it. I got a Fire Pro Wrestling LAJ shirt I got for free a year ago for pre-ordering the game. I'm a fan of Lost, but I love Okada just as much. Nice, me too. No, I love Okada the most. You know what's worse than being a Naito fan? Being a Nakamura fan. We don't talk about him here, Hef. Mind if I call you Mr. Hef? We don't like to make fun of people that retired. You know what I mean? He used to be a pro wrestler, and now he gives hand jobs in America. Well, we don't like to talk about Nakamura. I do have a dream that, all right, fantasy booking here. I hope Omega comes back. And I know that's not a very popular thing to say, but I do. I'd love to see Omega and, Okada go at it on the biggest stage of all. Then, when Okada wins, I want the Chaos members to come around and then they're like, we have a new leader. And Nakamura comes back. And that's, a boy could dream. A boy could dream. But yeah, oh man, my daughter's a huge Nakamura fan. I'm very lucky. Nakamura, I don't know if I should say this. He sends me a care package of tons of shit all the time. So appreciate it, Nakamura. Suzuki-gun has been slept on way longer though. I agree. But then again, I see him more as a Noah guy and a free agent guy. And not only that, but Suzuki-gun is pretty much in every federation. I've seen Suzuki-gun wrestle more outside of New Japan than in New Japan. I've been a Naito fan since Stardust Genius. Oh. But some of his fans are crybabies. I blame Showbuckle for making that great video. Yeah, I forget. I remember I watched this video, but I forget. Maybe, but at the same time, they're buying the merch. They're showing up to the shows. They're supporting them. It's kind of interesting. I got to book him before he was a Stardust Genius. So that was my little claim to fame. The way they booked Zack Sabre Jr. was messed up. Yeah. I don't like the fact that he has tangents. I don't know. It doesn't work for me. Everyone thinks Naito has to win at Wrestle Kingdom. He should win it in Osaka. That's where the story started. And I'm okay with that. I really am. I honestly think the main event should be these three guys. Not a three-way. Please, not a three-way. But two of these guys. Okada, Ibushi, Naito, and maybe a returning Omega. But I know with a lot of fans, I'm in a minority of that opinion. I think Zack Sabre Jr. and Archer should challenge God for the tag belts. I think so too. Oh, man, how much did Archer's stock price? I thought about this idea. I'm thinking about making a website where it's just voting, where you put people's stocks and like whose stock rose, whose stock dropped. You know what I mean? Like who's the number one wrestler in the world. But I don't know, because I always like think stocks. And Archer's stock shot through the fucking roof. I kind of agree with the champ not being in the G1 tournament. Yeah, I second that. Knowing New Japan White is going over tonight. If he goes over tonight, I'm just going to regret buying my tickets so early. but I'm still gonna go. Dear Ghetto, can I write a letter to Ghetto? Dear Ghetto, I got tickets on the floor for 1-4 and 1-5, and I always go to Wrestle Kingdom. I don't want it to end with me going, oh, there's a great wrestler wrestling someone I don't care about. Oh, God. Should I act angry on the air? Should I even care? Should I leave early? I mean, I'm here. I mean, who leaves Wrestle Kingdom early? These are the thoughts I don't want going through my head. That's it. Am I an asshole? Maybe. Kenta could use the hate from the Japanese fans to fuel his heel turn. I agree. Watch Omega second Ibushi tonight like Shibata did for Tana last year. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I would mark out like a schoolgirl. I love the Golden Lovers. I love the Golden Lovers for fucking DDT days. So if Ibushi wins, Okada has no legitimate challengers coming up after the G1. Yes and no. It depends who returns. I mean, you could still get Kenta. You could still get a Jay White match in there. So, yeah. I don't know. Well, they definitely have themselves their back against the wall, but they got it. You got that cheap Sonata victory. I mean, there's gonna be a cheap Sonata victory in there somewhere. I liked A Block better, but B Block had some amazing matches. The Ishii Cobb and Yano Monks. Nakamura tweeted out earlier just one word: where? Oh my God. I hope that's not. I hope that wasn't a tweet to like fucking his Uber. Dave hates Nakamura because he wears leather pants. That's true. I'm not a fan of leather pants, but I am pro pants. So go figure. Man, I'm dying here. Give me a second, gentlemen. You got Pokemons?
No, put it in your base.
Oh, Bear Friend, I'm doing a podcast. Do you think I'm going to stop my podcast and put a Pokemon in the base? You bet your ass I am.
Hurry up, one more list.
So yeah, Nakamura tweeted out where. He's probably like, where should I put it? All right, let's see. I'm going to read some more things. You better calm down, Bear Friend. All right, this is the most important thing in my life. Oh my God, do you see that flame guy? All right, listen, folks. Should I put Godzilla in? I'm putting Godzilla in because I'm going to panic. There you go. All right, everyone, update. Pow. That's it. We're in our base. That's right. Our new house has a base inside it. How awesome is that? Priorities. Where was I? Oh, yeah, Nakamura. You want Chaos to turn on Okada? Chaos is a fucking bag of shit. They are the worst friends ever. Storyline-wise, kayfabe-wise, is there a worse group of friends or teammates than Chaos? They are by far the worst group of friends. Like, throughout the history of Chaos, their members have got beat up and by multiple members of another faction, and the other guys haven't came. There was a show that I went to live. Okada got beat up by Bullet Club. Then no one came out to save Okada. Okada rolled out, and he's helped to the back because Bullet Club beat the shit out of him. And then 3 members of Chaos came out for the next match. So they were literally backstage refusing to help Okada. There is fuck Team Chaos, and I love Chaos. I just love Okada and Nakamura. But let me be completely honest. Kayfabe-wise, is there a worst fucking faction ever? Like, go back. Here's the thing. Like, you know how people make New Japan documentaries? I would love to make a New Japan mockumentary of how many times Chaos members were in trouble and no one in Chaos helped them. I mean, they are bad. They are the worst fucking, yeah. So I honestly would rather have Okada on his own or Okada and Tanahashi versus the world, the Japanese mega powers, than him be like, I'm in Team Chaos. Are you really? Because there is no Team Chaos. All right? All you have is a very expensive hat. Have you seen how expensive Team Chaos hat is? It's an $80 baseball cap. You're insane. Archer should be getting a singles push. Put your Pokemon at base now. 1 spot left. Did it, Bear Fred. Maybe us or never open weight title. Check your Twitter, Dave. All right, we got a little bossy in the fucking chat. Put in Pokemon. Check your Twitter. All right, check your Twitter. Let me see. I shall be here. My thoughts. I didn't watch. I didn't care. All right. I'm shocked Rollins won it clean, but happy WWE did something smart. They're going to fuck it up. It's still a great moment. This is from Dewey Hefner. Though I can't forgive them for what they've done to Nakamura. No one can. I tweeted back to him, Japan. Where? Japan. Come back home, Nakamura. Just come back home. Oh my god, dude. All right. I'm getting too excited. Fantasy booking's taking over. Omega in a corner of Ibushi. Wait, fuck. This would have worked last night. Nakamura, what? Fuck it. Nakamura, just show up. Could you imagine Omega yeah. All right, let's see. What the WWE did Nakamura kill, if anyone love I had for it? I struggle to watch every couple of months. Yeah, I said I'd watch on my 2-week break. I'm done. I'm retiring. I'm going to watch the Tampa Bay WrestleMania. I might go live, and that will be the last time I ever watch WWE. I mean, I just can't. It's been years. I yelled about Hogan. I was like, you guys got to watch this NWA, this WCW, this ECW. And then I yelled about John Cena. And then I yelled about Roman Reigns. And it's just like, you know what? This just is never going to be good. It's never going to be good. Konnichiwa, Golden Star. Hey, Jedi. Dave hates chaos because they never do run-ins in Fire Pro Wrestling. It's true. They're even horrible in the video game. They are the worst fucking faction ever. Ever. My apartment is a Pokemon Go Center. Oh, damn you, Andy Paps. Rocky is always ringside and does nothing. Yeah. 2 or 3 years ago, Suzuki Good beat the shit out of Chaos. I like Suzuki Good. They were the highest bidder when I left the Bullet Club. Didn't Nakamura sign with the WWF for 5 more years? I hope not. I really do. Also, Suzuki scares me. Laugh my ass off. Suzuki scares me. Yeah, I see him all the time on indie events. Dave quit on WWE for the first time when Hogan slammed Andre. It's true. Accurate. It's just true. All right, folks. I'm gonna plug a bunch of stuff and beg you to fucking follow me. And during that time, you guys throw in any live comments. When the live comments stop, we're done. 1. Wrote a book, Operation Freak Show. It's about a bunch of vigilantes who put on luchador masks and kill pedophiles. It's on Amazon. Operation Freak Show. Thanks to RevTech. All the links that I'm going to promote is down there in doobly-doo. All wrestling content on this channel is archived on YouTube, KocoSports. All video game content on this channel is on Koco Plays on the YouTube. And you know what? Just thank RevTech. I've done a lot of nerdy shit, and there's more nerdy shit coming down there. But the most important thing in the world is we're on the road to 100 followers. We need 100 followers. I'm going to stream Madden in a little bit, Madden 20. I whispered something to you, Andy Paps. Check it out if you get a chance. Okay, bro. All right, I think that's it. When you guys start whispering to each other, I think that's the end of the show. All right, have fun watching it. Ibushi or Jay White, who do you got? And I apologize for being mean to Jay White fans. After watching WWE, I should have been more supportive and more understanding. All right, SummerSlam was bright and slow. Every WWE product is bright and slow. The B block, I'm an A block guy, but some people are B block guys. Golden Star says, let's go Ibushi. I'll be rooting for Ibushi, but I'll just be dead inside during the match. I don't even know if I'll watch. I'll watch, but yeah. Fuck it, dude. I've already spent 6 hours watching fucking WWE. Might as well watch some good wrestling. Ibushi hands down. All right, so we're getting Ibushi's in the chat. All right, in about 10 to 20 minutes, King Darkwing Duck says Switchblade. Hef 1991 says Ibushi. So we're getting ourselves some live comments here. At about 10 to 20 minutes, we'll be back on this channel to stream some Madden. I plan on doing a lot more content. I have 2 weeks off, and slowly but surely, I want to do this full time. So we're building up. We're building up to a nerdy retirement. That's what me and Bear Friend want, a nerdy retirement. So we're building up. All right. If you agree with me, disagree with me, either way, much love. Check out New Japan, and we'll be back in a few minutes to play Madden. With that, I am over. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Andy Paps, baby. Ba-na-na.